No, if I worked at an Econo Lodge, maybe, but I work at a country inn that's a 2-star hotel, so I don't expect people to be that low class.
Oh, really now?
I worked at a Motel 6,
Oh boy.
and it was like
Oh boy.
disgusting.
Yeah, Motel 6s are nasty. I feel sorry
I
for
mean,
you.
we kept the building like really nice, but once someone left their room, it was nasty.
The low class people. Slurp.
Yes, I just got myself a big old steamy glass of peppermint black tea.
Steamy.
It's still more than still more than room temperature, I'd say.
That's about perfect drinking temperature.
Eh, Minus adding any dairy or sugar to it. I just kind of enjoy it as is.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, is Steph? Are you back yet?
No, she left to go get water.
Okay, well, it's good to have some liquids inside you. I also
Liquid.
Hmm.
I also posted a link to the stream if you actually wanted to look at the chat or see what people are
Yeah.
actually saying.
Yeah.
I'm
That
not
might
sure
be.
if I'm not sure if I modded you or not.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Um, I
Okay.
think you modded me on my personal account, but not my actual gaming account. Yeah, you didn't on my
Because
gaming account.
yes, you and you stealing from the cookie jar.
Why can't I see chat very well? See here.
I don't have the chat actually showing up in the stream yet. I have it.
Yeah.
It'll show up on well any of the gaming or the D&D thing I'll have popping up. I think you're Scrempand.
Yes.
All right. Let me just mod you. Put user timeout.
No, not me.
All right, you've been
I've been a
modded.
new panda. Okay.
Just let me know if I actually miss any questions while I'm just fixing up everything.
Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
the Magnificent Sans is here.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm.
Oh,
I guess that.
you're the Magnificent Sans. Hi.
I'm guessing that is Jay then.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Nice.
Can I trust you with power, Jay?
No,
I mean, I'm trusted with power on another channel, so
Okay. If things get out of.
don't trust them.
Are you Magnificent Sans?
yes.
Okay.
I was
Just in
gonna say,
case.
I see you. Go ahead.
Just in case things get out of control when I'm not watching the screen while I'm having multiple screens up and I have to get stats and all that up at once.
Hmm.
All
Yeah,
right.
put some of that burden on us. Seriously, like that's not sarcasm at all.
No, I'm just trying to make sure everything is up because I have to have names, locations, people, and all this up at once. It's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
multitasking, and I prefer just a straight, narrow point of view. All right, NPCs number 3. I've got everyone up. Check.
Yes, it's Steph.
All right.
It's me, Mario.
All
It's
right.
me.
And would everyone want to say hello to all the viewers out there in TV land?
Hoy. There's 7 watching
Hello.
now.
I'll say hello.
Salud.
For those watching the stream, how is the audio quality? Do you need me to turn anything up or down on you guys' end?
There's nothing happening on stream yet.
I'm just saying audio quality. Do they need? Is it coming in quiet or loud? I can easily adjust that. All right, I can crank everyone up a little bit. Let me see.
Okay. It's really low. Purple Paw says really low.
All right, how is that? That should be because I'm not like all up on the microphone, all ASMR bullshit style.
Mm. Fangirls really like that.
All right, and I will need to go close a window because it's the weekend and people like going vroom vroom down the road. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
right back.
Oh my. Bork! A bork bork!
Work.
Bork! Oh, I should probably ask what dice rolling are we gonna use? Are we gonna use rolls.com or what are we gonna use? .org or whatever.
We're using the bot, aren't we?
All right, I am back.
On here?
What I miss?
They just asked what roles are we going to be using. Are we going to use roles? Or are we going to use the bot? What are we using?
Well, I'm pretty sure we can easily use Discord's bot on the D&D Bitches server, if you guys don't
Yup.
mind.
Sure.
I mean, it's not that I don't trust you, it's that I don't trust you.
Thanks, guys.
Understandable.
Alright, let me double check to see everything's going well. Alright, check, check, check.
Is that within one shots?
It should be under campaigns.
You can use either or, to be honest.
Okay, there we
I
go.
mean,
Okay.
if we would like to use Dice Roll's campaign, because it's a campaign unless Tony or Steph don't like me tampering getting my filthy fingers into their precious Dice Rolls channel.
Oh my.
It don't bother me none. I just wanted to separate one shots from campaign in case we had a campaign or a one shot going on at the same time.
It's fine either way. I believe someone asked me a question. What was it? Can I do Sang Woo's voice? I think it's just like me using a lower pitched voice. It's like, I'm Sang Woo. I'm gonna stab somebody.
What?
It's from Killing Stalking. It's some type of yaoi BL Korean manga.
Well then.
You've been doing a lot of those lately, haven't you?
I haven't really been putting out anything. I just kind of been in a funk, just waiting for getting used to new depression medication to take a hold.
More of this.
Fun times.
Gotta love that.
Alrighty then. So with that said, who would like to introduce their character first? Just do a brief... I am God, I am every character. Don't mind.
I can go first.
Alright, let me switch into the D. There we go.
Dare you enter my magical realm?
Change the filters on that to be a little less.
That look is just.
It's a filthy meme. Don't worry.
I love it. Thank you, Alice. Oh my God, are they gonna join tonight at all?
I have no idea what the current state of Alice is. I think she's like doing college work at the moment.
Gotcha. I'm sad. I miss her.
Yeah, she's still around. I told her that she still has a lot of fans. There we go. I think that's a bit more seeable, even if it is a little squished.
Squish.
All right.
There's a lot of delay between chat and the stream.
Potato. It's never going to be perfect.
Ooh, I just realized something.
And what did you realize? What did you bring for the class?
I need to be sharing this link.
All right, Steph. I heard you might want to go first.
Yeah, I heard correctly. I just didn't want to interrupt nobody. All right. So I'll be playing Braza. She's a fire genasi cleric.
That is very abrupt. All right. Cam, would you like to go next, or would you?
Wrong person.
Damn it! Why am I getting you two mixed up? I apologize heartily. All right, Jay.
Every time you say Cam, I'm like, wait, Cam's here?
I'm sorry for that, but
It's okay.
all right, Jay or Maddie, would you like to go next?
I guess I'll go next. I'm playing a. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second. I'm playing a tiefling fighter named Cecil Freira. Um, he's got blue skin and brown hair, and he's pretty tall for a tiefling.
Ooh.
Yeah. Go figure. I'm playing another pretty boy. You remember who got turned into a backpack?
They don't know about that.
Oh, they don't.
Excuse me?
Oh.
They don't know about that yet because Miss Moolman has yet to show up in a couple games to continue the storyline.
Ah, right. Sorry.
Not.
Ah. Okay.
I mean, we can't really
Miss
continue.
Moomin.
I mean, hey, without revealing anything about them, if life and health get in the way, as long as they let us know that that's happening to them, that's less
Yeah.
worrying. That's fine. Instead of just like poofing off the edge of the world.
Yeah. They have a bad tendency to do that sometimes, but
I mean, sometimes they need to take care of their kiddo. And Jay. See, I didn't say Cam this time.
Good job. Good learning. My guy is an elf orc wizard named Garland. I don't know what else to say.
They like long walks on the beach and fancy drinks. What? All right.
Depends on the fancy drinks.
All right. Congratulations, you've introduced your characters. Everyone roll fortitude.
fuck.
Oh, joy.
Getting right into it, aren't we?
Who wakes up first?
How did you know?
How do we do fortitude in this?
Yeah, how do we?
Fortitude is constitution. Plus,
Okay.
it'll be also plus your proficiency, which is a +2.
Okay.
Proficiency?
Yes, you get a proficiency based on level. I believe everyone starts off with +2 proficiency until they hit level 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Woot! 23.
18.
And waiting
I'm
on
sorry,
Jay.
what did you say?
Roll fortitude. It's your constitution plus,
Constitution plus proficiency.
and so whatever your constitution modifier is, add 2 to it.
Oh.
I'm trying to understand this whole
16.
All right. Congratulations. Maddie, you wake up first.
Okay.
You realize that you're probably in a pitch dark room. At least you can't see jack shit.
Wait, I have dark vision though.
Exactly. That's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fucked up. What the hell?
You notice that the ground is probably not solid as you feel that just a slight sound of rocking and creaking floorboards. You like the slight sound in the background of crashing waves. Occasional bird going, ah!
Is the air briny? In scent?
Roll perception.
Did I not? Oh, I didn't put my skills in here. That's what was different.
Maddie, you had one job.
Oh, fucking hell.
Perception is going to be, I believe everyone starts off with a base perception of 10 plus, is it wisdom modifier?
Wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Because I had to cram all this DM bullshit for 5th edition into my noggin.
You said 10 plus.
Your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so.
Plus, and also your proficiency for some reason. I don't know why they had that in as well. It's like,
So I
hey,
don't think you get the 10 plus that.
that's base 10 for everything, unless you got a negative modifier in something.
No, I have no modifier for my wisdom.
Alright, then make it plus 12.
Plus plus 12. Is that a d20 plus 12?
Yeah.
That seems broken.
That seems broken as hell. Oh,
Yeah.
5th edition is broken as hell. Congratulations for noticing.
I missed 3.5.
me too.
You forgot that, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, we just
25.
started.
Yeah, this seems very, very broken.
It is very, very broken. Congratulations for noticing. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit, the air is more stuffy than anything, but there is a fine hit of sea brine. You more smell like kind of a oil, maybe it's not really like a plant-based oil, maybe a fishy or possibly even whale-based oil hanging in the air.
Okay. Oh boy.
All right. Steph, congratulations. You've waken up. What do?
Can I see anything?
Actually, you can partially make out things. You can actually see the dim, faint heat outline of something in the distance. Definitely, probably, you've seen something like this before. It's called a candle. But you know something's possibly blocking your vision. And just, you can definitely tell the surrounding area is definitely lacking a lot of heat. You can probably tell the surrounding walls are very nippy. Since you're a... Oh, god damn that race name. Fire Ganassi can actually have the pseudo heat vision. That's what you can see straight forward.
Okay, I turn my head from side to side to see if I notice anything else.
You can see probably a few more wall-mounted, as you can probably guess, they're lanterns, and you can actually see, when you can stretch your head all the way to your left, you see another figure. They seem to be moving as well, kind of wiggling. They definitely see like they're on the floor, definitely bound to something.
Seen enough hentai to know where this is headed.
All right.
What do?
Hey,
Congratulations! Cecil, you hear a strange voice you've never heard before saying, hey, what do?
I jump a little bit and
Yeah, you tried jumping and you realize that you can't really get far because you feel like your hands are now really have been, you get some blood, how do I word? Just some
how to word.
some pulsing going through
Breath?
the circulation, kind of getting back into your hands as you realize your arms are kind of bound behind as you can guess, some type of wooden pillar. But you're currently sitting on the floor.
Cursing under my breath and wiggling, trying to get out of the binds.
Congratulations, you wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
You see someone aggressively wiggling. What are
The
your...
fuck is this? The fuck is that? The fuck are those?
Steph, what do? You see someone aggressively wiggling to your left. The wiggling is aggressive. Oh. And they're very shouting a lot. Even cursing. Using some colorful language that you haven't even heard of in your books. It could be possibly flowery, but damn. They are just murmuring up a storm.
Hey. Can I pause this for just a second? My friend is watching and he says that you just described the dice rolls for like the saves and everything.
Yes.
As the take 10 rule for the 5e. So we don't have to like add 10 to our roll.
The 10 was for perception.
The 10 was for perception?
Yes.
Okay.
Because savings are based off of proficiencies and constitution for fortitude, wisdom for will, and what's the other one? My mind is blank. I should know this. A reflex is based off dexterity. All those are standard based off your abilities plus 2, your proficiency.
Gotcha. Okay.
I may be wrong. Believe me, I'm just trying to keep this flowing as possible.
Okay. Sorry.
I
Didn't mean to interrupt.
understand. Hey, it takes a big man to realize they make mistakes instead of just yelling at people.
Okay.
I'm not out of order. Everyone's out of order. With that said, Steph, how are you reacting to this random individual you've never heard before? Cursing up a profanity storm of profanities.
All right. So you can't move either?
No.
Okay. She just sits a minute. She just ignites her hair.
All right, you try to. It's fairly difficult with you realizing how fatigued you are.
Well, shit. Ah, well, guess it's time to go back to sleep then.
Congratulations, Jay. You wake up.
Hey.
B. What do you do?
So I see pretty much the same thing around as everyone else.
You see nothing. You just see blackness.
I'm assuming my hands are tied up as well.
Are you going to check?
Yes.
Congratulations, you actually find that your hands are tied up.
In front or behind me?
They are tied behind you as you find that you are also tied to some type of wooden pillar.
Damn it.
And you are definitely hearing the sounds of a stranger you've never heard before murmuring. Probably, what language are you using? We're using common or any type of language you may know there, Maddie.
He defaults to what is it? Infernal? Is that what it is?
All right. Steph?
Hmm?
Jay? Roll will.
What's will based off of?
Wisdom and add +2 to that because it's your proficiency modifier.
11.
Okay.
And let me know what you got there, Jay.
10.
All right. You are definitely spooked. It's not just the coldness in the air. You definitely feel like something is crawling up your spine, and they didn't even buy you dinner first type creepy crawlies. As you hear the strange language, just sounds kind of hissy, kind of clicky. Definitely it just screams demonic to you. Whatever it is, you want to be away from it. What do?
Who the actual fuck? Who's there?
Steph, how are you reacting to this?
Well, that's not nice.
Congratulations, you both hear another voice just peeping into the room saying, "That's what the fuck?" Coming from Jay's character.
Oh, great. Can you move?
Were we all in different rooms?
No, you are all in the same room as far as you can tell.
Oh.
At least from what you gather, it's a fairly big room. It seems to be rocking slightly. You can definitely hear the sounds in the distance. Just the sounds of splashing waves. Definitely even a few birds going in the distance.
We've all been kidnapped by pirates.
Oh, we have. Great. Which means you fuckers are out to kill me.
Excuse me?
I mean, why else would you tie me up and stuck me here?
I'm tied up as well.
Doesn't mean anything.
Everyone roll a perception.
All of us?
Yes, I mean, if you want to.
Oh god, that was so close. I got 3.
What was perception again?
Perception.
Wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? Just it doesn't really make sense to add that 10 modifier. That just makes my head hurt. Why they would do that? Just do it. Your wisdom plus 2.
Oh,
Well, in that case, I got an unnatural 22.
and I got a 13.
All right, Jay. You know you're kind of focused on these other random strangers who sound aggressive that you've never heard before. Maddie, you hear something coming from some type of room that's far behind you. Not sure what it is. It definitely sounds like other people you've never heard before. Steph, you start hearing a sound of a scuffle, followed by the sounds of just someone calmly walking across wooden planks, or just wooden floorboards, along with the sound of people coughing and gasping, before you hear a door open up, and the sound just footsteps just slowly coming towards you guys. What do?
Oh, great. Here to kill us already.
Just hear a few more footsteps coming closer. Oh, so it is. Ah, I see. I did tell him that business would happen very poorly if they did continue to set shop out here.
Say.
But I do say.
No, who is they? I heard you say that, but who is they?
Oh, pardon me. They're just some third-rank, third-cut would-be pirates that are working out of this port, which I have voiced my displeasure. Now, if these guards were as useful as they were corrupt, this wouldn't have happened.
Great. So, where are we?
Well, I can answer that quite easily. You're in the port of Lorentov. Oh, where's my manners? You just hear the sounds of footsteps just coming towards you from behind, as you can pretty much just guess that door was coming up from behind you guys.
I try to turn my head so I can somewhat see who's coming.
You definitely see it's a fairly, you can guess this person, it could easily be 6 foot tall figure just casually strolling like he gives no shits towards you guys. But oddly, you can definitely see that this person has a very low body temperature.
Huh.
So, Jay, Maddie, what you doing?
I am completely still, and I fell silent when he walked in and started talking. And I'm gonna remain like that until I can assess the situation a little bit better.
Sound like it was actually
you
walk.
gonna-
Oh, sorry. What were you saying there, Cam? I mean,
No.
damn it, Jay. What?
No, you go ahead.
Well, he was actually walking towards Steph's character before actually it sounded like he's turning and walking towards like where the main splashing was coming from. Well, it seems. Sorry for cutting introduction short, but it looks like time is not on my side. I will have to leave you with some parting gifts. You just hear some rustling coming from his direction. All right, Maddie, you feel something just get placed in your hand.
I leave my hand loose. I don't try to grip it or anything.
All right. And you hear a few more footsteps before something gets placed in the back of your hands there as well, Steph.
I just grip it, just tightly, trying to figure out what it is.
Roll wisdom. I mean, yeah, roll a base wisdom, I would say. Because you're trying to figure out this blind.
9.
Yeah, it's like a rolling pin or some type of instrument. It could be a knife. It could be something. It's definitely has something that has a nice, sharp and polished handle. Well, I gave your other friend something. It would help you find your way to me, but seems I need to make myself scarce. I should have bought you time. Hopefully you're smart enough to figure this out. Hopefully, our paths will cross again. As you can just hear him turning around and walking out the same way he came in. So what do?
Are you not gonna fucking untie us?
You don't hear a reply. So Steph, what are you doing?
I'm going to... Does this thing have a sheath as far as I can tell?
It doesn't have a sheath.
Oh shit. Alright, what do I know?
You definitely know it's a bladed instrument of some sort.
Alright, can I possibly work it to undo my binds?
Yes, you can easily do that.
Alright, I'll do that then.
It only takes you about probably a minute to easily cut through the binds that are actually holding your hands together.
Okay, as soon as that's done, I take off whatever's covering my eyes.
Yep, it's a very crude, very thick burlap makeshift blind.
Ugh. Are my legs bound?
No.
Alright, I look around just to see who else there.
It is... You can pretty much tell that you're in the storage area of this house, building, or possibly some other means of transport as it's rocking. You can definitely see two other figures you definitely have never seen before in the same predicament that you were just in.
Well... Fine. She just goes and starts undoing the bindings on them.
Which one do you do first?
Eeny, meeny, miny, Maddie.
Do you do their blindfold or their hands first?
Hands.
Congratulations, you easily... This thing just cuts through it like butter.
Okay, as soon as that's cut, I go over and undo the hands on the other one and then just move as far back from them as possible.
Congratulations, you're both unbound. You solved the bondage puzzle. Ah, shit. What do?
Well, I'm gonna rip off my blindfold and then spring to my feet and keep my back against the wall, pointing the knife at those two. And I'm speaking in Infernal. What the fuck are you?
All right. Steph, Cam, roll Will.
Jay.
I mean, damn it, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm just a little tired.
24, not Nat.
Oh yeah, you are definitely unfazed there, Steph. Do you have Inferno if your languages, or what did you pick?
For me,
Yes.
I have
I'm just confirming.
Primordial, Common, Dwarven, and Ignan.
Oh yeah, you have no idea.
What was Will again?
Will,
Wisdom.
it is your wisdom plus 2.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, your legs are kind of going jelly as you're just like, you definitely want to be away from whatever is saying that, as your would-be prisoner and pirateness has said something scary that you've never heard before, and you really, really do not want to hear again. But you are free to move around this area.
I just look over at the person who's trying to be threatening and just start talking to them Primordial. Before switching to Common, going, see, I can speak nonsense language too. Now, we need to get out of here. Who has the other gift that he left us?
Oh, was mine not a knife?
No, it was not a knife. You didn't
Oh,
check.
well then I guess I should say whatever. Like instead of the knife, because I don't have a knife on me, it's whatever's in my hand. I'm pointing.
You dropped it, remember?
Like it's a knife. I dropped it.
Yes, you said your hands were limp. You did not pick it up.
Okay. All right. Well, you said he put it into his hand. I was just.
Yes, you put it into your hands. You didn't.
Yeah, but I didn't say that I was gonna grip it tight. I just said I was keeping my hand loose.
Oh, I thought you. I mean, it's like someone trying to put like a sandwich in your hand and just like have your hand sideways and just like flops onto the floor type thing going on there.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
I'm sorry, just confusing. Sorry, but yeah. Are you gonna look at what the item was?
Now I'm gonna get a little bit of a better idea. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a not triangular, but square thing with, as you can easily guess, it's some type of bound envelope. As you can easily see that there's a wax sealant on it.
I want to examine it a little bit.
And how are you examining it?
I want to see if I recognize the seal. I want to see if it has a signature on it.
There is no signature, and it just seems like it's just a standard wax seal to actually keep it closed. There's no fancy sigil on it.
No?
Nope.
Alright. I stand down and flip it over a couple times and then hand it over to her. The Genasi, or however they say it.
So you're bringing the paper over to me? I'm just making sure I heard correctly.
Yes. I'm hearing thumping.
I am too.
Mm-hmm.
Is that coming from you there, Jay?
I'm sorry? What now?
Let me double check to see if if Discord should show if that sound's coming from anybody. Yeah, it looks like it's coming from you there, Jay. Do you have like a AC fan or a tumble dryer going on?
No, it's my asshole neighbors.
Oh, they're wubbing in the background. Gotcha.
Yeah.
No worries. At least it isn't like Discord dropping everyone like it's some type of disease.
Shh. It hasn't hurt us yet.
Alright, confirming that your cleric Fire Azmar is a female, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just trying to remember off the top of my head, since I wasn't really looking at the character sheet at the moment.
Yes. She takes the letter. Alright, let's get out of here.
Alright, what is everyone else doing?
I'm searching myself to see if I still have my 2 swords.
Alright, roll perception.
Sorry, what was it was the proficiency bonus plus
It's-
a d20.
It's going to be plus wisdom as well.
Okay. 13.
You do not have those on you.
Fuck.
What?
I'm saying this in Infernal, by the way.
You know the drill, everyone.
My God.
Sorry.
Infernal's not meant for common ears.
He doesn't care.
14.
13.
Yeah, you're definitely creeped out, like someone walked over your grave, then backed over it, then moonwalked over your grave a couple times just for good measure. They're just kind of dancing in your grave in general because, I don't know, maybe it's someone who just did not like you. Or there's
I
some...
turn, walk up to them. You speak in this language to us. If you cannot talk in this language, shut up.
He just still is mumbling in Infernal and smiling sadistically at you.
Alright,
Cut that shit out.
Steph, roll Intimidate. I think they do have Intimidate with this, don't they? Let me look at the skills.
Yes, they do.
Alright. And to compete against that...
18.
Alright. Roll Will there, Maddie.
What's Will?
Will, wisdom plus proficiency modifier of 2.
Oh no, it's a stalemate.
Who has the higher modifier?
Steph does by 1.
Congratulations. You're just like, kind of like you're like, you know that feeling when
you're laughing.
it's kind of like when your parents kind of said, you're grounded, you're not going to even get dinner. Like, aw.
Oh.
It's like they said you can't use your shiny bicycle. You're not really angry, just kind of a little miffed. But you just really don't... Just took all the fun of mumbling out in Infernal.
Yeah, I'm not, like, laughing anymore, but I'm also still smiling.
Braza's just gonna roll her eyes and just sort of start to walk towards the entrance.
Oh, before she does that, he makes a winky face at her and, like, a little, like, smoochy face.
Really?
Paylor is not amused.
Alright. With that, what is Garland and, let's see, Sensel doing then?
He'll tag along. He's got nothing better to do.
Alright. What about you there, Jay?
Well... Are any of these even wearing anything?
You're wearing pretty much just your everyday wear.
Okay. Do I have my tome or my handkerchief with me?
Roll perception. Because perception is catch-all for everything. It's even your sniffing skill.
Then it has to be my most shit one. Great, 14.
it takes you like a minute, and everyone's out of there pretty much like halfway out the door when you figure out, yeah, you do not have those things on you. If anything, you kind of piece together that if it was anything, it would probably be in the storage area. As you can see, there's barrels. Some of them are clearly marked. Even a few chests, and other storage things. Even a few crates.
No. So they're not like sitting around somewhere.
Nope, there's nothing. There's no like giant red arrow saying, "Here's your shit."
Okay. I guess I'll follow everyone else out then.
All right. Who's out? Who was heading out the door first? That was going to be Barca, I believe.
Rasa.
Rasa? I thought your name started with a B.
It is B-R-A.
Oh, I wonder why I added an A in front of the R. Okay.
It's dyslexia.
Yes, I've got Sidlexia. Gotcha. All right. Congratulations. Roll reflex.
Everyone?
Nope. Just Steph.
Nine.
You tumble over something, but it takes you like a good minute to get your footing. It might be a little bit of starvation. It might be that you've been tied up for who knows how long. But you definitely tripped over something bulky. But you definitely recover that. Like, yep, no one noticed it. Mm-hmm. I'm good.
Okay, I turn and look at what I tripped over.
Yeah, you see body of two figures lying passed out on the ground. At least you guess are passed out.
Okay, can I do a heal check to see if they're alive or dead?
Sure. It's about this time you see Essentials coming through the door and kind of looking at the Fire Genasi kind of looming over these two bodies. Well, humanoid bodies to say the least.
Got an 11 on the medicine check.
They're either in a deep coma or they're dead as fuck. You're probably sure leaning towards the last because their mouths are full of something.
I say a quick prayer of departure to them. Last rites, essentially, and then keep going.
All right.
I whisper in common, they're just gonna go back to my home later.
Not if Pelor has anything to say about it.
Right.
All right. As you just see about that time, Garland comes in, just sees these two just kind of shooting the shit over two bodies that you pretty much are 50% sure they're dead. Cam, damn it, Jay, what are you doing?
Pretty much just ignoring the bodies and finding a way out.
All right. In this room that was connected to the storage area, is what you can tell, there is one door to the far end of the hallway and what looks to be kind of a nicely hewed wooden, kind of sticking out like every other step is slats to easily climb up. You can definitely see there's like minor illumination from a lantern that's kind of rocking with the whatever this thing is in time with it.
I'm sorry, there's 2 doors, you said?
There's doors at the end of the hallway, and there's, as you can probably tell if you looked up the kind of pseudo stairwell leading up, there is kind of at least a trapdoor from what you can tell.
then.
What is everyone else doing? Is everyone heading in either direction?
I'm gonna check the room to see if there's anything else in it.
All right. And what are you doing, Sensel?
Let's see. We can go either left or right.
You can go forward or up.
Forward or up.
Or
I'm
back.
going up. I'm gonna go up.
All right.
Might as well.
How are you checking the door there, Steph?
I wasn't checking the door, I was checking the room that we just came in.
Oh, okay.
I got a 17.
Oh, yeah, you definitely know there's some nice looking chests, some barrels. Some of them you can actually see they actually have some, looks like some fruit or fresh supplies. See some ropes and other good trinkets. Some actual nice looking human chests. Wait, and some other good crates. Even a few, some, what's the word for it? Some burlap bags, and actually one is actually moving.
I go to the burlap bag that is moving, completely concerned about what's inside it.
All right. How are you approaching it?
I'm just walking right up to it.
Yeah, you could say it's about, whatever's in there is about a foot long. It's definitely, if ever it is, it's very small. You even see, like, whatever it's bouncing or moving, it's definitely square shaped.
I open the bag.
You see a really nice tome shining in what limited light there is.
Dibs, mine, it's mine.
Jay, roll perception. No, the bag did not have kittens in it.
19.
It needs to have cats.
Yeah, at the far end, coming down the stairs, and you can definitely tell from the generic room that you came out of, or not generic, but previous room you came out of. They just hear the echoing sounds from a kind of wide room saying, "Dibs, it's mine." Do you
What
proceed?
did you find?
I found something that is very valuable. A tome.
What does it look like?
It's shiny and it's mine. You can't have it, it's all mine.
That's
Greedy
also a
much.
question to you guys. Like, does it match the description of what mine looks like?
Are you gonna go down there and look, or I can give you a description if the fire Genasi actually feels like they actually feel like telling him, because you're not in that room and you're heading upwards. You didn't say.
I will go over there and see what it looks like.
All right. And Maddie, are you still heading upstairs now? You hear this commotion between this discord from people shouting from different rooms.
I roll my eyes and go back downstairs because now I'm a little curious as to what could be possibly going on. Maybe we can find
All
some
right.
weapons or something.
All right. As you peek your head in the room there, Jay. Yeah, it looks a lot like your grimoire.
I'm
Hello?
sorry, but I don't think that's yours. That's mine.
Well, if it was yours, you'd have it, wouldn't you?
Well,
Can
did
you
you have
prove that
any of
it's
your
yours?
stuff?
I'm sorry,
I don't
didn't
like
hear
that.
that.
All right, Cam, would you... Damn it! Jay, would you care to repeat what you just said? I think Steph just talked over you.
No, I was sort of tripping over myself there, trying to say something. Wait, My name's in it? I think. I'm pretty sure I put my name in.
Rosa opens the cover to see if there is any God's forbid writing on the inside of the cover.
Yep. It says property of Garland. If lost, please return ASAP under punishment of.
I mean,
And your name?
Garland.
Here you are.
Thank you. Now, where did you find this?
In this bag.
Mind if I see that?
Sure. As far as I know, this is your bag. It had your stuff in it.
Alright. Is there anything else inside the bag?
Are you going to look?
Yes.
Congratulations, there is a really nice scarf in there.
Nice.
And there's also a really nice symbol of Pelor in there.
Pelor. You said something about Pelor, didn't you?
Yes. Do you need to know the workings of Pelor?
No, but I'm taking a guess that this is yours. Hold it up and out to her.
I just start patting around. Yes.
Even find a kind of nice lantern in there as well at the very bottom.
I tug at the bag to look in.
The bag looks back at you now. It's just a few minor things, like you see some lint, you see some unwritten parchment, a few other novelty goods in there as well.
Plus the lantern.
Yes, plus a lantern.
Does it have eyes on it? I am looking at said lantern.
How closely are you looking at the lantern?
I'm right next to the person holding the bag, so...
Oh yeah, there are eyes and they're looking back at you. You could swear one wink wonks at you.
I pluck the lantern from the bag. This is mine.
What is that?
I don't know, but I like it. I've always had it.
But what is it?
It's a lantern. That's all I know, unfortunately.
Right.
It was gifted to me by a friend, okay? He never told me what it did. I just wanted it because it looked pretty.
Right. I'm gonna start digging around, seeing if I can find anything that might also belong to me in any of the stuff that's around.
Same.
Alright.
Likewise.
Is search a skill still?
It's perception, I
Not as-
think.
Alright. Actually, I think they changed search to investigation.
Yep,
Really?
there it is.
Alright, if roll investigation +2.
15.
Anybody else in doing a search around?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just... Okay, so it would be investigation plus proficiency?
Yes.
Or... Okay. 20 plus...
What is your proficiency?
From
I gotta-
from level 1 to 2, it's +2. From 3 to 4, it's 3. It's all in the player's handbook.
Okay, I guess I missed that.
No worries. It's very. It hurts you the more you look at the player's handbook.
Yeah.
Yes,
little bit.
yes it does.
I
All
got
right.
a nat 20 plus 3, so 23.
All right. And are you rolling investigation as well, there, Jay?
Yes, I got 7.
All right. Jay, it takes you a while. You find like you're just scrolling through, just digging like a little badger through everything. You find a few handsaws, you find a glass cutter, find a couple flasks of oil, a fishing net, a crowbar. Just seems like a bunch of junk stuff that they probably stole from people. Some decent clay pitchers. For some reason, a cheap wig as well. A box of firewood. A bunch of water skins and a whetstone.
You take it all. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's up to you if you feel like
Yeah,
taking
I
it.
will.
All right, who had the next lowest one?
That would be me.
You find
I had-
you find a wooden holy symbol to Bakab, as far as you can tell. A couple hand axes, additional to what your friend found. Some snowshoes, a half-made wagon, a rake, even some digging. Actually took you a while, but you actually found hidden behind some of the barrels full of. As you can guess, some of them were cabbages, some of them were apples. You actually found the good shit. You actually found some things of questionable oil that definitely has some type of odd properties to it, like 3 different types of oil of different quality, and definitely like a handful of different potions, and some decent scrolls as well. Maddie, you actually hit the jackpot.
Sweet.
You actually found there was a false wall,
Ooh.
and behind that there was actually a really nice, they actually borrowed to lacquer this chest. It's kind of got a silver, what's the word for it? Those bracketings. You know what I'm talking about, the actual, platings that actually keep it together. What's the word?
Oh yeah. Hinges.
Hinges, yes. We actually find they're really nice. It just seems like this is where they've been keeping their treasure load. Definitely see a ton of gold.
Is it locked like the chest is?
Nope,
Or-
it was.
No.
They didn't bother to lock it. They thought no one would be able to.
flip that shit open.
Oh yeah, I'm just telling you. You easily flip that shit open. I was just telling you what was inside of it.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you definitely see. It's mostly gold coins in there, interspersed with some silver and copper,
Ooh.
and definitely a handful of semi-precious stones. What really catches your eye, there's definitely some really nice not weaponry, but armor.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna take the armor for sure for myself.
Yeah, it's, as you can tell, it's medium-sized, really nice leather armor.
Sweet. That's perfect. Okay.
I'll shoot you the
then-
picture of it.
Okay.
Since,
And then
since you're like the
are
only one
there-
who digged into that. The other item of armor was, looks to be some type of heavy shield.
I'm not really crazy about shields.
Alright, it's just really nice.
Okay. Alright. Are there any like bags laying around or something like that? Like even if they're like half empty, or are
I mean,
like, is...
there's a couple bags, and there was that bag you found everything in before.
Yeah, but that's too big. I mean like something I can tie to my belt or something, or stuff in my pocket.
Alright, roll perception.
All right. 19.
Oh yeah, you just easily just tilt your head like
Oh.
a couple inches to your right, and you see a couple, just a stack of empty bags.
Perfect. I'm gonna grab some of those and then start filling them up with gold, silver, and copper.
Alright.
And then after I get them filled, I whistle over to everyone and say, "Hey, there's some stuff in here." And then I'm gonna start searching the room for like some weaponry, if there's any.
Alright. What's everyone else doing?
I'm still looking for my shit.
I'm gathering up things that are potentially useful. Like the whetstone.
Alright.
and
Is everyone going to combine their work together to find what's in the room together? Or I don't know what your character would find useful. Because there's a ton of stuff in this room.
Yeah, let's just combine our stuff. We'll find stuff a lot better that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Are you going to share your discovery of finding the gold and other things in that chest?
Yeah, after I fill up the bags for myself and then put the armor on, I'm gonna um, whistle over to everyone to like bring them over into this room, and then start searching.
All right. Is anybody heading over in that direction? That you heard a whistle coming from a semi-familiar figure?
Yes.
Reluctantly, yes. I don't want to be in the same room as them, but reluctantly, yes.
Oh yeah, you see that your thiefling friend is now cloaked in leather armor with a kind of has a nice little black cape to it.
It's so sexy.
Right.
Nah. Can I share? Can I share what it looks like?
It's up to you. I mean, they're gonna come in and see it anyway.
Yeah.
All right, I will be posting that stuff in the campaign. It'll be easier for later. That's campaign 2.
Oh, that's so cool.
Fuck yeah. For a fighter, that looks pretty freaking rad, if you ask me.
1 second.
Uh-huh.
1 second. I just need to throw that.
Yeah, I wish I got that.
Too late.
It's
I
all random. All right. Give me a second. I'll just copy and paste that over. Talk amongst yourselves. And
Oh, well. At least I'll maybe be able to pay some of my debt off then. I say to myself quietly as I fondle the bags in my pockets.
You
I
have
just
some
need
debt?
to-
Is that... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
You gotta... What? I talked over you.
I was just gonna say, I just need my 10 gold pieces, and my books, and my parchments, and my robes. That'll be good.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want to like take some of this from these bad pirates and I don't know, give back to
scratch that.
everyone else?
Steph, you should be in your robes. That was counting as
Oh.
commoner. I just want to click. Otherwise, you'd be walking around in your skivvies.
In the nude.
I
Oh
was
god.
just making sure that I still had the robes of Paylor
Yeah,
on, that's all.
Yeah, they just took what they thought was valuable, as far
So I
as you
need
can
my-
tell.
I need my writing kit and my book.
Oh, you might find it in
Need to know-
here.
Yes, yes, and then my gold.
I'm surprised you don't want to take some of this and give it back to the poor or whatever people of Paylor do.
Oh, we'll gladly take a tithe.
He kind of just motions to all the gold laying around. There you
Well-
go.
You just, well, it's all in that bag now.
Oh, did I completely fill it up?
Yep.
Yep.
Like, oh, I took all of the gold.
Yes, you
Oh.
confirmed that you put it all in the bag.
Well, what I could fit in the bag, I didn't know I could fit the whole thing. I didn't know I could fit the whole freaking chest in the bag.
No,
That's
you're
insane.
putting all the stuff in the bag. These coins of the realm are actually pretty small.
Okay. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know the size of those. Okay, so instead I reach into my bag, I guess, and pull out a fistful of gold coins and hand it over. There you go.
Roll a
Thanks,
1d20.
Me?
Yes. This is to decide how many coins fit in your fist. How many you were able to grab at one time.
Alright.
Rolls nat 1.
15.
Tiny hand.
Oh yeah, you're just
No, I do
you
not
just kind of
have hand.
it's like someone who stuck their hand in the like M&M jar.
Okay.
It's like, here, I licked it, it's yours.
Kind of. That's exactly how I kind of do it.
Just give me a second, I'm actually removing the prices on this. I don't know why it generated that. It wasn't smart enough to remove the money total on what these things were worth. I'm not going to play prices right for now. Almost done. Don't worry.
Take your time.
Just got 2 more. Oh, and that was, I think that's the, oh, that got cut off and saying it's that 14 bedrolls. Not bedrow. Bedroll. And there's also a handful of semi-precious stones as well that was in that mix. And also
Okay.
there was, as you can tell, what was it? Oh yes, forgot to, the things that Steph found. Look.
Animal fee?
Animal feed.
Oh, feed. Okay.
Sorry, I just got to, give me a second, I will throw in what, how do I word? Give me alright. Uno momento. Sorry for bringing this to a standstill with this loot.
It's okay.
Not a problem. I'm gonna definitely be taking one of those water skins.
As
Same.
long as you mark it down.
Likewise. Are there enough for all of us?
There's
Um,
11, I think.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take.
So unless you have a need for 11 for yourself, there's enough
Yeah.
for everyone.
Oh crap! Where do I put that in my character sheet?
Well, you can,
Putting it on your treasure.
Okay.
well, you can always make a, open up a text document and just write down what you're taking.
True, but that's a hassle. I'll just put it in treasure. Okay.
Anyone
So,
snagging one of those 2 backpacks?
I am, if no one else is.
and I'll snag the other.
Alright. Is there any sacks that I can use? Look at yours.
Ro- yeah, your friend, the, thiefling had the, money sack on top of a pile of other sacks.
Okay. I just grab those and I take the potions, the scrolls, the flasks of weird oil.
Alright. 1 second, and I will also, and additional to that, there was a really nice shield that no one took.
Oh yeah.
I'm-
Wait. Okay. About the stacks of money, I had those in my pocket, right?
No,
Yeah.
you just, as far as I was telling you about the sacks of money, you just kind of filled up some sacks you didn't say you put in your pocket.
No, I said that I put it in my pocket.
Okay, confirming that you put in your pocket. I put the money total of all that minus whatever you gave your cleric acquaintance. And what is that?
So I'm gonna snag all the alcohol if no one else is going to.
And I will throw up those shiny gems if you like.
Ooh, yes.
Yes, they were. Give me a second. There was. Kind of looks like a key lime pie colored gem. You can easily tell there's freshwater pearl in there. There's one that's actually shaped like in the form of an arrowhead that looks like this. Just need to switch. This is what happens when you switch between so many tabs at once. Kind of a very crude item that you could swear is gold that's unpolished, offhandedly. Do. And 2 stones that are just like this, that look like polished wood offhandedly. Otherwise, they actually feel like polished stones instead of just looking like really nice lacquered wood. That's all you find offhandedly. As you just loot this place from top to bottom. Alright. What is everyone doing? We can do a little chatting while we're waiting for Steph to get back. I did post it already. I thought I did. At the very top of the loot list in the campaign.
Is it in?
Look at the very top above handsaw ×2.
No idea where this is at.
Guys, campaign 2.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry for the confusion.
Thank you.
Just trying to be helpful. Alright, congratulations. You just... pretty much short of ripping up the floorboards, that's what you guys find. Alright. While we're doing that, everyone roll perception.
Nine.
Alright, just waiting on Steph to get back, so comments, questions, concerns? Does anybody else want to take a short break?
No, I'm fine for now.
Alright. Jay?
I'm good.
Alright. I'm just waiting on Steph to get back and roll their perception, and I can continue this on.
Gotcha.
Purple Paws, it works with people rolling imaginary dice at imaginary tables to get imaginary numbers. Bigger imaginary numbers are better, most of the time. We throw numbers at each other. Sometimes people survive. Am I wrong?
Technically
We're gonna
not.
have to like pretty much just take a little bit to discuss who gets what next year.
Yeah.
Comments, questions, concerns?
I might take the bottle of wine if no one else is gonna take it.
I believe
The good wine. I mean.
Jake claimed whatever alcohol there was.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right. Never mind.
you can always debate with them.
Yeah, if you want to offer something instead.
I mean, I'm fine. I have the gold and everything, so I'm fine.
Shit, right?
But did anyone claim the gemstones?
And
Nope.
Steph, you're back. Steph,
Yep.
roll perception, if you don't mind. No one has claimed the gemstones.
I'm gonna take all the gemstones and put them with the money.
Alright. Let me know what you got on that perception.
21 on that.
Alright. Let's see, I'm just looking at what everyone rolled. Yeah. Sentinel is just kind of focusing on the shiny rocks that they found in that chest that was hidden behind that wall. It's like, ooh, shiny. Oh yeah, Jay and Steph, you just hear the stomping of someone just like, saying, what the fuck just happened here? Coming from the room. The entrance to the room.
I take
And-
the 10-foot pole.
Alright. You take a 10-foot pole. Congratulations. You just see
And I
some...
just-
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Good.
Oh yeah, you just see that someone just stepping over possibly their comrade's body to step in the room. With a, scimitar actually branded coming in way before them.
I just glance behind me. Or over to the other two. Did they go into the room we were just in, or
The room that
the
you
room
guys...
in our group?
The room that you are currently in.
Shit. Okay. I glance back
It
at them.
looks like fire.
I put a finger to my lips as if to ask for quiet. And I look over at the person that just came through.
Okay.
Are you just casually looking at them? Or are you trying to look them over? Or what you doing?
Looking them over.
Yeah, you see this person kind of has that, like, 2-day, like, unshaved kind of fuzzle of the chin. They definitely look a bit unkempt. They smell unkempt as well, as they just kind of look like a rough and tumble type, as they are slowly proceeding into the room. Pretty much close, just kind of tatters of clothes. They don't look the friendly type either. They're just kind of edging the air as they're just kind of scooting into the room.
Alright. May I cast Sacred Flame?
Oh no.
Let me see. Give me a second to look what Sacred Flame does
I
exactly.
got it. You need the link?
Yes. I'm just trying, because there's so many numbers. The more we do this, the easier it's going to get. It's all growing pains. I thank everyone for their patience. Thank you there, Steph. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Maddie. All right. They must pass a dexterity save. Give me a second to hide this roll. All right. Congratulations. You hold on to your, just kind of casually rub at your symbol of Paylor as you just conjure this ball of really nice looking fire. Kind of gives you a wink wonk before you just toss it at this guy. Roll 1d8. As it goes flying right at this guy.
Five.
Oh yeah, this person just goes up like a Roman candle. As you just hear, "Oh my god! Ah, fuck!" As they just run right out of the room.
I think we have spent all the time we can in here. Grab whatever shit is yours and let's get out.
Let's just take everything and then we can divide it up later then.
You just hear the sound of running footsteps just running away from that room. Is that Bob? Oh god, Bob's on fire! As you just hear the sound of a big meaty thud hit the water outside.
Oh god.
Roll perception.
Everyone?
I mean, you can choose to ignore what's going on. Just put your fingers in your ear and goes la 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 la.
23, not nat.
Alright. Jay got an 8, and Maddie?
9.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's either like birds just kind of clawing at the top of the roof or whatever's going on. Just like the sound of just birds or going caw, or just some type of walrus kind of going arf or something. Oh yeah, you definitely hear the sound at least 6 feet are coming down the stairway that you guys would have taken to get up. It's kind of coming back down to find out who did that to poor Bob. What do?
Yep. Give me a sec, let me look at this.
Probably like it's probably just a giant harp seal. It's going oh, or some birds going caw.
I'm going to let them know that we're going to have company.
How are you telling your friends?
And turn it around. We're going to have more of them down here.
Great.
And
Jay, how are you reacting to that?
has anyone taken the crowbar? Because I'm gonna take that.
No.
To defend myself.
All right. Everyone roll initiative.
Lovely.
It should just simply be your dex modifier.
Eight.
Right. Fucking seal.
Greg. Ah.
Yes, as you hear the seal calling from outside the in return.
14.
Alright, and what did you get there, Steph?
Give me a tick.
I'll just give you one tick.
Single tick. That's all you need.
This is it's
What
very
kind of tick?
it's very vicious and blood sucking.
Deer tick.
Mhm.
Beer tick, yes. I think you have a +3 if I'm not mistaken.
Nope, 1.
Okay.
5.
Alright, Jay, congratulations. You see the first of heads popping through. It kind of looks like a fairly gruff looking elf or half elf with a kind of cutlass just popping through the door. What the fuck did you do to Bob? Jay, what do?
Can I cast?
I swear me mom will bash your fucking head in. You what, mate? Bob was my best mate. He owed me 5 gold. I'm never gonna get that gold back.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I'm sorry. I kind of talked over you.
Can I cast ice knife at them?
Give me a second to look at what Ice Knife does, and let me see what... Give me 1 second, and I will tell you what you need to roll on that, or they need to contest it. Ice Knife. Uno momento, please, flavor. Alright.
Mhm.
Alright. Alright, you'll need to roll a ranged attack.
Okay, so that's what exactly?
Alright, give me 1 second. I will pull up your character sheet and tell you what you need to roll. If you give me 1 second. Alright, there's Maddie's character. There's Steph's character. And there is your character. Alright. It should be your dexterity plus your proficiency. So you should be roll a d20 plus 5.
I thought proficiency was 2.
Your proficiency is a 2, and your dexterity is a 3. So roll a d20 plus 5.
Oh, I have it written down as 4.
Oh, on your character... 16 is a 4?
I had another modifier that was added on.
Okay, I must be looking at an old sheet then. Sorry about that. Alright, then roll a d20 plus 6. Forgive me.
It's okay. 10.
Alright, they need to contest that with a dexterity to bop, as you just summon this kind of... What is the flavor? You just summon this shard, kind of like, think of a giant eye skull about the size of pretty much the length from your fingers to your elbow, just appearing out of nowhere and flying towards the doorway and instantly shattering into ice shrapnel. Alright.
Sweet.
Now they need to contest that. 1, 2, 3. Okay! Roll a 2d6 there.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, Ice Knife is pretty painful.
Seven.
Congratulations. as you hear that just go flying, everyone just sees this kind of nice shiny spear of just cold, icy darkness, or icy magic, just go flying through the air like a nice little javelin, and just shatter like a nice little chandelier. You just hear 3 heavy thuds hit the hallway. There are no sounds coming from the hallway anymore. Congratulations, combat is now over.
There are more people behind him?
Yep, they were more people behind them. The thing, it's a shard of ice that explodes in a 5-foot radius explosion of shrapnel. They need to make a dexterity save to beat it, or take 2d6 points of cold damage. None of them passed.
Nice.
All right, congratulations. Combat is now over. What do?
I go to read last rites to them.
Just hear some, I worship Vecna. Oh. No. No,
Heard
you.
that one twice.
Hail Hydra.
Wow.
All right. So what is everyone else doing while you just saw your kind of glowy red-haired companion just doing ashes to ashes, dust to dust, you're all dead in the Earth's crust or something like that. Would you like to designate what your final rites sound like?
May the ever-loving ball of fire that is Perlord bless you and bring you into the safety of heaven. Yada yada yada. Blessed.
Something, dark side, something, complete.
All right. What is everyone else doing?
We continue dividing things up, I guess.
I'm just leaning against the wall, munching on one of the apples.
It's a very nice apple. It kind of has that like good, fresh, crisp. It's kind of like one of those Granny Smith apples.
Love the crunch.
Yes, there is so much crunch. It is very loud crunch. It's kind of echoing. All
Well,
right.
we should probably get going before more people show up.
I think we can take them.
I'd rather not kill any more than we already have, please and thank you.
Oh, just more for Paylor to sort out.
That's not how that works.
How do you know?
I just round on him. How do I know?
Yeah,
How
how do you know?
do I know?
Yeah, how do you
I
know?
have studied Paylor for most of my life. I'm pretty sure I know about Paylor.
Right. Takes another bite of the apple. Just looks at her smugly.
You pretty much managed to pack up everything you want to pack up. I mean, with everything within reason besides barrels, but and that wagon. Other than that, there's a kind of stack of 5 bodies in the hallway now, just comically stacked on top of each other.
At least we know they won't be returning us those damned undead. Let's go.
How far are they away from us?
You're across all the way to the far end of the room. That's a good 40 feet away. This is a big
Okay.
storage area, and you're just kind of nonchalantly just against the wall and munching on an apple.
Yep. Okay. I was just checking. Not worth going back to raid the bodies. So I guess let's press on.
Did any of them have any nice weapons on them?
Is anybody actually going to check?
I am.
I got my
something
pole, I'm
better than
good.
a crowbar.
Yeah, you can see some, like 2 of them had daggers at the ready. 2 of them actually had some nice scimitars. The other one just had a cutlass.
Anything good over there? I called for across the room. Still munching on the apple. I'm getting to the core now.
Is Detect Magic a skill still, or?
That is a spell, unless you're doing a Knowledge Arcana check.
Can I do Knowledge Arcana to see if any of them have any magic on them then?
Do you have the Knowledge Arcana skill?
Yes.
Then roll your. Then roll that step. Then roll it.
Okay. Just once?
Yep, for the whole lot.
Alright.
Hi, dying of heat. I'm Dad.
8.
Oh yeah, it's magical for days. It's either completely all magical, mind-blowing magicalness, or you're just kind of tired. You're pretty sure you're even magical.
Well, I am a wizard.
It's a magical Leopterodon.
I'll take one of the daggers and.
Alright, you acquire one dagger.
John.
Alright, so are you just kind of staying back as you just see one of your friends step over this kind of pile of corpse while another one just starts rummaging through it, not telling you what they found on them?
Well, I did call out and say, hey, anything good over there?
Oh, sorry, I thought I responded.
I didn't hear it. All I heard was you just kind of asking to do a magical check on them.
Yeah, that's my bad. Just some blades.
Now he's intrigued. He goes over there and tosses the apple over his shoulder.
Well, they don't seem to be wearing any armor of any sort offhandedly. You can definitely see some of them have like nice tricorn hats. Well, you can definitely see that. Well, now you can see that one of them was wielding a dagger. There used to be two. Someone snatched one away. A pair of scimitars and one cutlass being wielded by everybody. That's offhandedly without just digging through pockets.
I snatch up the scimitars for myself immediately.
Congratulations, you now have 2 scimitars.
Yes! This is awesome. Did they come with like the what is it? The scabbards or the sheaths or whatever, or?
Well, these were unsheathed at the time.
Okay, but can I I'm gonna look at the bodies to see if they have the sheaths attached to their hips.
Roll.
That's actually a good idea.
Okay, roll investigate. While that's going on, what are you doing there, Steph?
I'm heading towards the opposite end of the hall where the people had come from, just to make sure there's no
There
one else
were
coming in.
they came from the up the stairs I mentioned earlier, the spiral kind of staircase, and there was
Alright, then
and there was one door that has yet to be opened at the far end of the hall. You're
I walk up the stairs and head up that way.
all right. Yeah, Maddie, you're pretty sure you can probably make a scabbard out of somebody. If anything, if you really need a scabbard.
Honestly, right now I just feel like stabbing someone in the chest, so I do so with my right scimitar.
Roll to hit.
Excuse me?
That you should have a 1d20 plus 5.
21.
Oh yeah, you're just being a dead horse with your scimitar. Congratulations. You just hear like squirt.
I do it again for good measure.
All right, roll to hit. While that's going on, you go up, or do you go to the far end there, Steph?
I go up.
Congratulations, you make it up this flight of stairs. There's probably about a good 20 steps. You pop your head out, and you are greeted by like the first cracks of dawn light. just kind of shining ember waves over, just as you can tell, just the deck of a boat that's kind of docked at this kind of you easily say that this foot-long stone pier, not foot-long, but 50-foot-long stone pier. You can definitely smell the smell of sea brine. Definitely see like there's almost the first signs of morning bustle going on, or at least the seedy people are going home for the day. Definitely, as you said, you're definitely at a port of some sort. You just pop your head out like a groundhog.
I slowly climb up onto the deck.
Are you getting scared of your own shadow?
Congratulations, you make it up onto the deck casually. You just see it's pretty much a good from head to stern. You can definitely tell that it's okay kind of ship. It's not like top quality, and it's not like rickety that's going to pop a hole in it at the slightest bit of seawater damage. It's about a good 100 feet altogether. And as far as you can tell with a casual glance around, there's nobody on the dock. Well, not on the boat. I mean, the poop deck.
Lucky us.
All offhandedly, the thing that catches your eye the most is just some person bobbing in the water, face down.
I say a quick prayer to Paylor, then just keep.
I'm not
then
dead.
Just go and see if I can get out.
Oh my god.
All right. You can. It pretty much is moored at this stone dock that's pretty much. What's the word for it? Just kind of cheap. Moored that's pretty much all cobblestone from there all the way up to the main pier.
Okay.
All right. Meanwhile, down in the boat. Yeah, Jay,
Yes.
roll reflex.
What is that based off of?
Dexterity plus proficiency.
Okay.
As your friend is just randomly stabbing dead bodies.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
What'd you get there, Jay?
8.
Yeah, you narrowly dodge his blade coming towards you. As your friend is going...
Get out.
It's kind of going a little stab crazy. Congratulations, you did not injure your acquaintance.
Yay!
So what are you two doing now that you've acquired weapons from these bodies?
Gonna go up top.
Alright, what about you there, Maddie?
Well, I say I'm getting pretty bored with, stabbing this dead body, because he's pretty much mush probably by now.
No, you only stabbed him
And-
once.
Oh, I only stabbed him once? I thought it was a couple times.
No,
Stabby, stabby.
you stabbed him once and you missed stabbing him a second time.
Oh,
You don't have your sea legs yet.
gotcha. Anyway, I'm gonna look one more time for, like, anything to, like, sheath these things in so I don't accidentally, like, stab myself.
It takes a good solid 10 minutes, but you eventually find sheaths for both your scimitars.
Cool. I tie them to my hips and sheath my weapons. Well, should we find our flame person friend?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
we
yes.
should find. Yes, we should find.
You
her.
just see this head popping down from the hatch. Yes.
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 Hi.
Hi.
So, I guess where to?
Well, off of here, somewhere where just to find a place to read this. Hold up the
all,
envelope from before.
all you can do is head out up the stairway or check the one door or head back to the room you're tied up in.
Say, let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everyone that's in there, roll a perception check.
14.
Let me know what everyone else got.
9.
And what'd you get there, Steph?
I thought it was just for everyone below decks. Give me a
Oh,
second
you
to
had your
roll.
head. I was giving you a check because you popped your head in. I mean, you can shoot. I mean, you can choose to stick fingers in your ear and go la 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 la.
I could, but that wouldn't be nearly as fun.
They take it the captain's coming out of his quarters at this point.
19.
Yeah, Jay, you kind of are. You're just kind of tired of being on this boat. You want to put this whole. Gotta tickle my throat. Want to put this whole kind of night behind you. Kind of, all you can really focus on is your friends, why they were stabbing a body, and just the sounds of kind of wildlife going on outside. I think it's Steph who was able to hear it first. It kind of sound like sounds of some muffled mumbling. Or just something coming from the far end of the hallway.
Did we forget somebody?
Not that I know of. There was only 3 of us in in that room, right?
There was another room, wasn't there?
There
I
was.
think so, but there's,
yes.
There's mumbling coming from that way.
I wasn't sure if you're asking in or out of character.
Both.
All right. Yes, there is another room from the other end of the hallway. What do?
I'm okay with getting out of here. I don't know about you guys, but
Why do you ask if we got everyone?
because we hear footsteps.
Not footsteps. The sounds of just
Oh.
What's the word for it? Gagged mumbling.
Ah, gotcha.
Sorry, I wasn't clear on that.
Okay.
Right.
So what do everyone?
Well, because she heard the mumbling, she's gonna go back down to check behind that door to see if there's anyone still left in there.
All right. Is anybody else checking that door?
Sure, I'll hang back and follow behind anyway.
How are you? How are you opening up the door? How are you checking it?
Cautiously.
Yeah, it just kind of squeaks. It's kind of a. It didn't bother. Kind of the effects of acidic sea breeze actually got to the kind of the hinges. It's kind of squeaking. Yeah, you're able to see inside just some hammocks tied to beams. The only thing you can see is another figure. Their back tied back to you from a pillar. You can definitely see their hands. They definitely seem like they've gotten the same treatment as you guys did.
I'm gonna go up and remove the gag and ask if they're okay.
Just kind of looks at you. Oh, hey, boss. Didn't think I'd see you.
Ah, it's you! I was beginning to worry about you. Alright. Go and start cutting the hands. Hands free.
Oh yeah, it does. This knife is really nice. It just cuts through these binds pretty easily.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely know this is your friend, just this lifelong companion you just saved from this undisclosed event that you haven't told your friends about. And they just kind of said, oh yeah, I'm sticking with you, boss. It's better than being just a straight up fisherman.
Yep.
You know them as, give me a second, what I generate their name as. Boopy doopy doopy doo. Simon Duststone. You know that he's a very friendly half-orc. If anything, he's kind of more bronze than brains. You make magic really good, boss.
I don't make magic. I just carry out Pelor's will.
Whatever you say, boss.
Yeah, come on, let's get out of here.
Here, I'll throw.
Boss.
Here's a picture of him. Oops, wrong channel. Alright, I will throw that in campaign number 2. Kind of strapping. Kind of definitely tell from he's got muscles from hard labor, if anything.
Yeah, I saw that hair, and the first thing that came to mind was grease.
Hey, boss. Just makes finger guns at you for rescuing.
Finger gun back. I shouldn't be doing this. Let's go.
You know where we're at, boss?
We are on a boat. That is the extent of my knowledge. We are at a port. That is the second extent of my knowledge.
Do you know how we wound up on this boat, boss?
Pirates.
Again?
Yep.
It's always pirates.
Again?
Are we... And I missed all the fun, boss?
We didn't know you were in here.
I mean, you didn't ask, boss.
True. True. Let's go. Ignore the
Specials
bodies.
on the
They've already had their last rites.
You got all your stuff, boss?
I start patting down. I am missing my book. My book and my writer's kit. That's it.
I think they... Did you check the hammocks, boss? I think they're into flowery poetry, boss.
It wasn't poetry. She just goes and starts digging in the hammocks looking for her book and her writer's kit.
Yeah, you definitely find your book in one of the hammocks. It's definitely... And it only takes another 5 minutes to find bits and pieces of your writing kit, and before you have it all together, you find the ink pot and quill in one bench, while another person has just kind of your papers. The person wasn't quite literate. You can definitely tell they're writing sappy poetry to some person they knew at this port. You definitely, they're trying to rhyme the word orange with something, but they just can't figure it out. Did you find what you're looking for, boss?
Orange doesn't rhyme with porridge. Let's go.
Alright, boss. Do you see any weapons out there, boss? I'd like to guard you again, boss. All my equipment was taken, boss.
I just look over at them. At the other two. Did you guys find any other weapons?
Some of the bodies had cutlass and another dagger.
He just kind of nods to everyone, just kind of, as you know, just someone who is not skilled in the gracious skills, just trumps over past you guys and just grabs the cutlass. All right, ready to go, boss.
All right. Was there not a shield in the other room? Did someone claim that?
No, I didn't claim it.
Was there
There's
a
it.
shield?
There's a shield, boss.
There's a shield. Okay, find it. It's over in the room over there. She just
All right.
goes where the secret door is.
You just see him happily, just kind of a stupid smile on his face, just stomp over there. Being stealthy is not on his priority list. Stomps up.
Clearly.
Found the shield, boss!
Good, it's yours. Merry Christmas.
What's Christmas, boss?
Exactly. Let's go.
No.
Alright, boss. Where are we going, boss? It's just happily stomping all the way back over to you guys.
We'll find out as soon as we're off this blasted ship.
I thought we were on a boat, boss.
Boat,
Oh,
ship,
good grief.
same thing. Let's get out of here.
Alright, everyone going off.
Yep.
You can tell as you easily agreed. Well, once again greeted with a nice spot of like the first rays of kind of amber amber sunlight coming through this clouds, as it's kind of painted with that kind of raspberry kind of not orange, but fuck, what's the word for it? Kind of rich red, kind of almost purplish, kind of tilting the skies at that first dawn. Just cracking through the kind of slightly overcast. You can easily tell it's like about 6 o'clock in the morning by now. You can easily, if anything, you can tell it is probably either really late summer or early fall. Kind of, there's a little bit of a nip in the air. But yeah, you can just see that there's no one on the poop deck. The upper deck, as it were.
Poop.
So where we going, boss?
Give me a second. She just opens up the envelope and looks at the contents within.
Yeah, you can easily see that it's a really nicely tri-folded leather. Letter.
Leather.
Okay. I unfold it and read it.
Yeah, you definitely can tell that whatever it's written in is not in any language that you know. I can actually send that to you.
Alright. Since I don't know what it is, I turn and I look to the others. Can either one of you read this? I don't know this language.
Then if you're showing it to everyone, I will have to throw that in the main chat.
Okay. I snatch it first. We'll take a look at it.
What the fuck is that?
It's some form of Elvish. I can't make it out.
It's Elvish. It looks like math.
It does.
Is it Elvish?
Not
no, this is definitely not
well.
Elvish.
Roll insight
Okay.
if you want to try figuring it out.
Is that intelligence?
It's a skill.
Oh. Oh, insight, wisdom. Okay.
Are you trained in it?
I don't know. I don't have anything selected.
It should. Well, if that is, you just add your modifier if you're not trained in it. Without,
Okay.
since you are not proficient in it.
Okay. I got an 11.
Yeah, it's probably, as far as you know, it could either be Dwarven, it could be Transylvania, it could even be Were Lycanthrope language. You have no fucking idea. It's not anything you know of.
Nope, sadly not. I pass it off to the other person.
Damn it. Jay or Steph?
Jay, because Steph is the one who handed it out.
Alright. So I roll the same thing to see if I can tell what language it is.
Sure. Just offhandedly, sure. So you just take a cursory look at it.
Fuck.
Let me know what you got.
6.
Oh yeah, it probably belongs to the moon people of Farfenseer. Definitely moon people, if you had to say anything.
So it's
Always
definitely
meaningful.
not one of the languages I know.
Not offhandedly, it's probably belonged to moon people.
So if I actually look at it, I'd be able to tell.
You took a glance at it, just like, you can't make heads or tails of it.
Okay.
Do you hand it back? You
I'll
flip
give
it.
to Steph.
Yeah, you take a look at it. You flip it upside down. You look at it left, right. Look at it sideways. You just don't know. It probably belongs to the moon people.
I don't have a clue what this bullshit is.
So who do you hand it to?
Steph.
Alright. I take it back. Alright then, let's go see if we can't find a place to sleep then. I'm sorry, what were your names?
My character smirks, does a little like
Curts-
almost sarcastic style type of bow.
Curtsy?
No, he bows.
I mean, if you're trying to be sarcastic, you can do a sarcastic curtsy.
Sure,
A curtsy.
a curtsy. I do a sarcastic little curtsy and announce dramatically, "My name is Cecil Freira. At your service."
pleasure.
Oh, no, no, no. The pleasure's all mine.
She just raises a brow. Yeah, I'm sure it is. And you?
My name is Garland.
Garland. Alright, one of these days you're gonna have to let me read that grimoire.
Excuse me?
I am Braza. Let's go.
We're headed now, boss?
We're heading out.
Oh yeah, it's only like about 10 feet away from the manhole coverage, not manhole, but trapdoor cover, to the edge of the deck and onto actual stable ground.
Hooray!
As you can see, it's about 50 feet to the actual main pier that's made of a mixture of like mortar and cobblestone.
Hey Lord, praise. It's not moving.
Congratulations, you can actually feel warmth coming from this town instead of the bone-chilling dampness that lurked in that boat.
Oh, so much better. So much better.
It's been worse for me. So, what are we doing? Like, heading into town, or...?
Heading into town, and I'm going to sleep in a proper bed.
That sounds like a good idea.
So,
Can't believe you guys are tired.
guys, as a group just heads up this pier. There's a few people looking at you. Even the first one just coming past you, it's this bird-looking creature. Just tilts its head as it looks at you.
I just wave at it politely and keep walking.
Cool.
As I pass,
I just don't give a shit.
As I pass it, I smile at it demonically and mutter something infernal under my breath at it.
Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, everyone just hears the sound of a splash coming from behind you guys.
I'm not turning around.
Alright, roll a perception check. As
Me?
you get everyone, as you just officially have made it onto the main pier, off of the offshoot, where everything's moored up at.
Got a 22. Natural 20.
Alright.
17.
And
5.
oh, Jay, congratulations.
Yes.
You found a starfish.
Not useful whatsoever.
It's kind of
Starfish are plentiful.
It's kind of yellow. It's kind of a mixture of yellow-orange. Just kind of sitting on the edge of the pier, minding its own business.
Is it named Patrick?
Are
Patrick
you going to even ask?
Starfish? No.
All right, you'll never know then.
No.
I think who had the nat 20?
That would be moi.
Yeah, you definitely notice that there's a few tenements, but everything mostly is boarded up except for about probably a good 50 feet away. You can actually see someone being tossed out of the front doors of this building. You actually see that actually has a proper what's the word for it? What's that word for the logo flappy thing that's on wood imprintment? Logo.
Emblem?
Yes, the emblem insignia that announcing that the name of the bar is called the Iron Pearl. And you just hear, "Now get out unless you actually have money to pay for your drinks." You just hear this guy just stumbling, just walking down the street with this bottle in their hand. Yeah, I'll get you your drink. Yeah.
All right then.
That's about the only building that actually seems to be lit up and sounds of commotion coming out of. No one else is kind of... You can just see the first... Other than that, just see a few stray people just wandering down the street, kind of minding their own business. Other than that, that's just a sound where If you squint hard enough, you can actually hear lute music playing.
I'm sorry, did you say if you squint hard enough?
Yes.
I'm gonna squint so hard that I look like Brock from Pokemon.
You hear lute music for days.
Lute music for days? Jeez.
Alright. You pretty much can guess that if this had to be anything, this is the closest thing to a tavern or inn, offhandedly.
Cool.
Yeah, looks like an inn, boss.
Alright, let's go in and get a room for the night. Day. I'll know which.
I know
which
what you
is
mean.
after I sleep.
I know what you mean, boss. Alright, who's going?
Sure. Why the fuck not?
And what is the Garland doing?
I'm going along.
Congratulations. You passed through the swinging doors into the tavern, or possibly an inn. Give me a second to look at the NPCs that I got for that. Give me 1 second. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
Wait, shit, I didn't get any of the gold.
I know. Scrolling up, scrolling up. Oop, that is that other merchant. That guy's gonna be fun.
So,
Alright.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, what'd you say there, Jay?
I forgot names and people.
Alright, would everyone like to re-announce their name to Jay?
Cecil is mine.
Raza.
Okay.
Alright.
So you're a tiefling, you said?
Yes, that's also tiefling. Blue skin tiefling.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll come with a better description later. Kind of on the fly type thing. But yeah, it's kind of...
I mean, Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just about to start with the description of the inn/tavern you found.
Gotcha.
I mean, if you want to add anything to your description of what your tiefling looks like, go ahead.
No, go ahead with that, and I'll just throw a picture into chat here in a minute.
Alright. You can tell that this inn is fairly spacious. You can when you're passing through all the way up the kind of old stairs that around the kind of patches of moss or type of algae that's growing on the stairs. You can easily just tell this has at least 3 stories to it. And if anything, there's an ample basement. You can easily pass through these kind of old, kind of western swingy, what's the word for it? Not swing, kind of swing style doors. What's that word for it? My mind is dead. But yeah, you can definitely see there's a couple people in the inn already. Definitely see one person near a hearth kind of just jamming out hard on his lute. While another person just kind of... few people are... You can easily see that 2 people are just passed out with their drinks. While another person just kind of meandering from table to table. And as far as you can see, there is one person right behind the main bar counter. Just kind of giving everything kind of a glower. I told you to stay... Oh, you're not within. Alright. Welcome to the Iron Pearl. How can I help you?
Who are they talking to?
There, it looks like it's aimed towards everyone who just came in.
Alright.
I'm sorry you cut out. Can you repeat what they had said?
I told you not to come in. Oh, you're not with him. Oh, welcome in. Welcome to the Iron Pearl. As they thought that, you can probably guess that they were talking to the drunkard that they just kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
Just see that this... I can easily guess that this is not a youngish elf. They're definitely in their later years. Just have their long, straight hair kind of easily tied up in a bun. just glaring at you all, giving the once over with their golden eyes. Just kind of, so, come on, come on. If you want to get something to drink, let me know. Just kind of heartily waving to you. Seems like they just want to get this done.
Alright. Braza just enters and asks for a room.
And what type of accommodations are you looking for?
Just a place to rest my head for a few hours.
Well, we can get you some cheap rooms. We can hook you up with a hammock, or if you'd like actually fresh linen, that'll be a little bit more. Even has a nice view of the morning sun, or afternoon, or evening, or whatever.
Actual room, please.
With or without a lock?
With.
And what about your, associates, companions, friends, what have you? Intimate lovers, whatever they may be?
She points to Garland and Cecil. Don't know about them, but she points to Simon, says, he's with me.
Sharing a bed, what, different rooms, what do you want?
Hammock and a bed.
Alright. Just kind of looks past you, kind of staring over your shoulder. What about you over there? Drinks, food, what, bed, what?
I'll let Garland go first.
Okay, I was just gonna say, while Steph is doing that, gonna turn to Tiefling, like, Tiefling, you grabbed some of the money from the gold from the ship, yes?
Just a few coins.
Just put my hand out. We'll fork some of it over.
What makes you think I should hand any money over to you?
You did say that I took out how many people with one shot?
You can easily guess that you took out 3, as you can remember.
Okay. And?
Are you gonna go with... Is diplomacy still a skill in 5th edition?
I don't know, but I have intimidation.
If you'd like to intimidate him, go ahead.
Persuasion is a thing.
Oh yeah, I think persuasion's the equivalent of diplomacy instead.
I do not... Oh wait, yes I do.
Which route would you like to go? Would you like to intimidate him, or would you like to try...
Persuasion.
How are you trying to persuade him?
Or intimidation, I guess.
How are you trying to be intimidating?
Pretty much just like sort of just said, like, cancel it if it's over, or it's not gonna be a nice time.
Let me ask you, how tall are you?
6 foot.
Okay, alright. So you have a few inches on me. Just a few, though, because I'm okay. I was gonna say, because I'm 5'11", so...
Alright, roll intimidation. That you give him a very disapproving look with your arms...
20 for 25.
Alright.
Yeah, you have a feeling they could probably lay you out with a punch if they really wanted to. If they
really wanted to.
It'd probably be a good idea to at least give them enough money for food and a room for the evening.
Alright, fine. I give them, let's see, what do I have here? I reach in and pluck out 20 of the silver pieces.
Alright.
There you go. That should be enough, right?
Grumble a little bit. Yeah.
You know what, though? He leans in a little bit and says, you know, you're kind of cute when you're angry. You heard me.
Well,
Ah, don't
enough.
be too hard on yourself.
All
All
sweetheart.
right, enough lollygagging. Are you going to flirt here or get a room?
Get a room and some drink. Damn, do I need a drink?
All right.
Same.
Which, all right. Are you just the evening, a week, month instead? We can.
Let's go
You,
with an eat.
as you can tell, I do not set up a tab. I've had enough people ditch the tab to head out on the sale of the morning. So it's all cash up front. All my goodwill is gone with my drinks. So,
Room for the evening.
as I've said to your friend, what quality would you like? I can hook you up with a hammock. Would you like a bed? Would you like a higher quality room? One that might actually have a lock to it.
Cecil comes up behind her and says, "You should get us the king suite."
You just see an
Oh, are you offering?
arched eyebrow.
Can I roll persuasion for this, please?
I'm not stopping you.
So are you offering to pay for the room?
We'll see. Depends on how good you are. Oh, let's see. What's my charisma?
Are you proficient in persuasion?
I am.
Then you add your +2 modifier to proficiency.
Oh, so that's a +4. That's a 22. Unnatural.
Just like, are you trying to persuade the tavern keeper, or are you trying to persuade Garland?
I'm trying to persuade Garland.
All right, roll will.
He's kind of like-
As you get just these heavy wink wonks at you.
Oh my god.
You got wink wonks for days.
By the way, he likes. Oh
The exact same, except I have a higher modifier?
no, because I got a 22. Because I didn't
Oh, yeah, you
add
got
the
20,
second.
I got 20.
Yeah.
There's just an awkward silence as the moment's gone. It's like, just very awkward. As the innkeeper just turns her head from you guys to let that pan out. Alright, it's, 2 silver for the proper room with the lock. And a copper for the, for your friend there if they just want the hammock.
I pass over a gold piece to him.
Oh, big spender, okay. Is it just gonna be the evening then?
Yes. For now, anyway.
And you said you wanted to get a drink as well.
They did, I didn't. Unless she looks over to her companion. You wanted anything?
They're talking to you there, Cam. I mean, god damn it, Jay. And oh, are you talking? Oh, you're talking to Simon. It's kind of he's kind of befuddled with the whole pseudo romance thing going on here. It's kind of you just see him slowly inching away from the awkwardness. Not even he wants to get involved with this shit. What's the question, boss? What?
You want food or drink at all?
I mean, if you're offering, boss.
Yes, both your best special tonight and whatever he wants to drink.
All right. Do you want to change now, or do you want it later?
Later.
They just kind of nod to you before reaching in for a room key down. As you can probably guess, they're going for a room key underneath this counter. Kind of a nice little old-fashioned iron key. It's very ornate. Just gets slid across to you. It just kind of looks over to your half-orc friend. Yep. The hammock's down in the basement. Just grab one. Anybody steal anything, let me know. I'll send the cook down there. They'll definitely be regretting stealing from anybody. Kind of an honor system going on here.
Okay.
And your room is upstairs all the way to the 3rd floor and all the way at the end of the hall on the right.
All right. Thank you so much. She just takes the key and heads up the stairs.
All right. One of your friends vanishes up the stairs, whisks away. What is everyone else doing?
I'm still flirting with Garland.
So what? How are you flirting?
So, about that room.
Are you offering to pay for the room?
Perhaps. Depends. How do you feel about being the little spoon?
Depends on how many drinks you're willing to buy me.
Oh, that's a little hurtful. But, I don't know. Start off with one and see where it goes.
So long as I get a drink, that's fine with me.
Fair enough. Alright. Let's see. The nicest room you have, with the biggest bed you have, and a lock, and whatever one drink that this fine young, what you said, half orc? Is that what you were?
Yeah, orc elf.
Orc elf? Okay. This fine young, wait, are you female or male? Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Male.
Pronoun, male. This fine young man here would like.
Right. It's going to be 5 for the room. And it matters on what type of spirits you want.
Is that 5 gold?
5 silver, dear.
Oh, 5 silver? Nice, okay.
What's the strongest stuff you have?
Alright, how much do you dislike your liver?
I don't want the dwarven shit, but something strong.
I mean, I can put a wedge of fruit in it if that makes it feel any better.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
I can put a wedge in the drink to make it feel better if that makes you feel better, dear. There's
Wedgie.
a wedge of fruit, just trying to be sassy. I mean, I can get the elven shit if that's what you prefer. It'll taste like fruit to me.
I do recommend the elvish wine.
I'll take a bottle of the elven wine then.
A whole bottle? Okay, that's... Just kind of... They just kind of tap their temple. It's like... Alright, that'll be 5 silver and 1 gold for the bottle.
I hand the innkeeper 2 pieces of gold.
Ooh, big spender. Alright.
Keep the change.
Cletus! Get the fine elfin shit! Just hear a grumble coming from the back.
Oh my god.
As you just see a figure that has like really ginger lamb chops just kind of go past the small opening to the kitchen or scullery area.
Oh no, another scruffy voice. Really? Why?
Because I love you all.
Oh,
Alright.
jeez.
And you just see them kind of dip down once more and pull out a really nice, ornate, actually silver key this time. It's going to slide across to you guys. Yeah, don't worry, it'll be only a one more 2 for him to go down the wine cellar to go get that fancy shit. I don't see why you guys like that. I suppose you want in clean clubs as well.
If at all possible.
Please.
Just see them just kind of rolling their eyes at you. Alright. So, what are you doing there, Steph?
I am sadly going to need to head off for the night so I can work tomorrow.
Alright.
Wow, it is already 2 a.m. Wowzer.
I can
Oh.
cut it there for you and pretty much see how everyone pans out for the evening and call it quits there if you want.
Sounds good.
Does anybody else want to call it quits, or I can go until you guys get a room for the evening?
I mean, we can just probably head up to our room and.
You're not even gonna take your drink, gotcha.
Oh well, we need our drink yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
You order a drink and you just kind of fuck off and go off to your room. Just be a
Yeah.
dick.
No.
I mean, we
Drink
pay
and then
for
head
it.
up to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you fucks! You left a drink down here. I
Cecil
mean-
goes back to grab it and winks at the barkeep before going.
You
Like-
see just visual disgust as you wink at them.
Wink wonk, bitches. Oh, I should probably post that picture of what he looks like now.
Yeah, you just kind of see them kind of cringe at you. If they had like one of those like spray bottles full of water, they probably would have doused you.
Gotcha.
Just kind of an elderly elf, just kind of really tired of your bullshit after this long shift she had. And with that, we get to call it quits.
Yay!
Yay!
Congratulations! With that, everyone gets 300 XP.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Congratulations, everyone is now level 2.
Yay.
You killed some people and you solved that puzzle. Congratulations.
Woo!
Yay!
And with that, I will remember to comment Lick, Scrub, and Coolman down below for 5 additional molecules of oxygen. And those people who haven't joined the Discord, feel free to join the Discord. It's there for a reason. Alright, comments, questions, concerns as I kill off the stream.